Convicted serial killer Robert Pickton will not get a new trial. His lawyers had argued before the Supreme Court that the judge erred in answering a question from the jury and violated Pickton's right to a fair trial. But today, the Supreme Court of Canada disagreed. There are so many families affected by the Pickton murders, including right here on Vancouver Island. We caught up with one of those families in Campbell River today.
It's one of Lynn Frey's most treasured photographs, one of the only pictures of her stepdaughter and granddaughter together.
Like, there's lots of pictures of Marnie, lots of pictures of Brittany, but not actual together pictures as a mom and daughter. And it shows the compassionate and caring person she really is.
Brittany, Marnie's daughter, turns 18 tomorrow. Her grandparents, Lynn and Rick, raised her after Marnie went missing in August 1997.
It's been a really hard role. It's been like, the only way I can really explain it is like a roller coaster. One day you're up, the next minute you're down. Rick and I have each other to support. Brittany has us for our support.
In 2002, police confirmed Marnie Frey's DNA was found on the Pickton property. Robert Pickton was convicted of her murder, along with the murders of 5 other women. He has reportedly confessed to a total of 49 murders.
A very cold, callous, sick individual. He never had a right to do what he did. These women never hurt him.
The decision today by the Supreme Court of Canada that there will be no new trial for Pickton comes as a relief, but there are mixed feelings.
The families who don't have, or who never, the 20, will never have their day in court or have accountability or justice for their lost loved ones. My heart goes out to them. Like, how devastating can it be?
The Freys have never had a funeral for Marnie. In fact, her remains are still being held as evidence.
Somebody needs to be held accountable. He's now been held accountable for the murder of the 6 women. That part of our book is over. That chapter is done. And now we need the public inquiry, and we need to have Marnie returned home. They won't tell me what they're wanting to talk to me about, so I'm...
Victim Services and the Missing Women's Task Force called to try to meet with Lynn today. She's refused, at least until her husband is back from fishing.
And they wanted to come this afternoon, and I said no. They wanted to come tomorrow, and I can't have them here tomorrow. It's Brittany's birthday. I'm not putting her through that on her 18th day.
Frey believes justice has been served, at least for Marnie. The Supreme Court decision hasn't given her family closure, but rather a new chapter to heal and live their lives.
And now we begin a new chapter, happy, fulfilling, and knowing that we did everything we could. Life has to go on. I mean, we have to continue.
In Campbell River, Jonathan Bartlett, A News.
Robert Pickton will not be tried on any of the remaining 20 murder charges that were laid against him. Crown spokesman Neil McKenzie says the charges will be dropped as a result of today's Supreme Court decision. He says getting convictions on the other charges would not result in any more jail time for Pickton. He is already serving the maximum sentence of 25 years before he can apply for parole.